comics, for entertainment, for news,
foodies watching movies,
adulting 80s,
Podcastrophe, the voice of survival,
kids for sale, Gallif Radio,
Brews with Dudes, Journey into Wrestling, Journey into Comics Network, JourneyIntoComics.com. The following Journey into Comics.
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 Journey into Comics Network. Production.
Heritage!
Warning, Podcastrophe imminent. This is Podcastrophe with Dick and Tyler. And Matt coming at you with a fistful of heritage on a podcast where anything goes and there are no safe spaces. This is Podcastrophe.
Woo! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Podcastrophe episode 66. I'm your host, Dick. Also, your host, Tyler.
Shitter's full.
And also your host, Matt.
Hi.
And Matt! Hi! I love how last week you put in the middle, like, while we were doing the intro.
Yeah, that one was live.
You did a live one with Matt! And then at the very end, you go, and Matt! I left that in for the episode, by the way.
Yeah, you should have.
We have a very special guest today.
All the
The
way
one.
from Los Angeles,
The
California.
one, the only,
The Podfather himself.
Pod Daddy Nate.
Oh shit, I'm in Lafayette and I'm here to do podcast.
He fooled me. I
Welcome.
thought it was Deadpool.
Nate Poole was here for just a second. How you guys doing?
Doing great.
Holy shit. When's the last time I've officially been on this show, like officially full on?
A year ago.
Holy hell, that was VR
POVR porn.
POVR porn.
Episode. Wow, that was a long fucking time ago.
17.
That was
It
17. Yeah, that was 17. Damn. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Sad that he knows the number and the host doesn't know the number.
That's what you get when you run a
I do-
network,
I
bro.
do.
All this shit blends into my brain. I'm just like, yeah, here's a crazy podcastrophe fact for you. Episode 55, their episode was called New Feed, Same Douchebags. Episode 55 of Brews with Dudes was called Same Dudes, New Brews.
No
it's
shit.
like this, it's
That's
and
funny.
Unplanned. Totally unplanned.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
funny.
So that's the little things that are in my brain all the time.
I remember, there was a few that I remember. Let's see. Episode 4, The Fruits of War. Episode 5, Wolves with Dances.
Rolo.
10 was The Temp We Needed. That guy's fucking
Inaugural
intro.
episode.
Inaugural. His maiden voyage.
Tyler's debut.
We rode him hard.
I feel like I rode the listeners hard that episode because I came in and it was like
yeah.
you and I were just starting to blossom and it was like boom, cynical asshole and lots of knowledge coming right at you.
Yeah, and now here we are, episode 66. You've been a host. When did you come in as a host? 20?
I thought it was a little bit before that.
It may
but
have been before
but
that.
I'm really
I
bad.
think it's 19.
I'm
you
really
guys had
bad
Brando
with
on.
episode numbers, so I mean I feel like we're still in like the teens.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy how far we've come, and it's only been a year. It's only been a year.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, this is episode 66, and we're already doing that thing that Nate and Brando did on JIC for, like, 20 episodes, so it's great.
What thing are you talking
Yeah,
about?
oh, my God, I would make fun of you guys so hard.
I even made fun of you guys for it.
Because you realize every single episode you would reminisce.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
and
yeah,
every
yeah,
single
yeah.
episode, it would be like, man, I can't believe we're here. It's like, and it's literally the next episode that you're saying the same thing that you said.
I think we were trying to be hype
Episode
kings.
135. I can't believe we're here. Episode 136. God, is it really 136?
Yeah,
It was
that's true.
It was funny stuff. I had to. It gave me a good chuckle.
I was very lucky to make it through each of those episodes week to week. So to reminisce was like, yes,
Yeah.
we've done it.
Yeah.
We've survived and made it to another week of this podcasting realm. It's crazy too to think that like at one point JIC like kind of fell apart a little bit. I think we in like 4 months released 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Brando's like, dude, we got to do something about this. Do we want to really do this or not? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I fucking do. And here we are with the network. So that's the short story of that. I'm not reminiscing anymore because fuck you guys. You already made fun of me for
Tyler,
it.
you should use that as like a foot blanket, like a just cover yourself up with. some fucking.
That's living life with the utmost heritage.
Eventually, there's gonna be a little like a end table there. I just got to get it from Joe's. Yeah.
Pardon me while I whip this out.
We got Ethan in the chat saying someone take their shirt off.
No.
He said that last week too.
Damn it.
Isn't it? Hasn't he said that?
Damn it.
Hasn't he said that for 2 weeks in a row?
Yes.
There, you got a nipple.
He also
That's
says
as far as it
play
goes.
Freebird.
Alex is here.
She says, "God, Tyler, you look like such a fucking dad right now." You know what my plan is, right?
What?
Eventually, I'm gonna get a pair of like New Balance, like dad shoes, and just sit them right there, and you just slip them on every time you get.
Yeah.
Every time we
Fuck
come to do
yeah.
the show.
You can't wear New Balance.
Order him an extra wide.
Why am I
they're
doing all
extremely
this stuff for you for our show?
I'm pretty sure aren't they
Because you
like
get
don't they
enjoyment.
sponsor the KKK?
Like you're actually living vicariously
Whatever.
through me, even though I'm right here.
You know what he should do?
Hmm.
He should just dye his hair red, and he can pretend to be your dad.
He finally got to meet my dad.
Yeah, I'll fucking party with Blaine's dad any day.
Dude,
That was at the wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first time I met his dad, and it's like, yeah, I get it. It makes sense now.
Fat Mark McGuire.
Fat Mark McGuire.
Holy
like,
shit.
Like, hey, I'll fucking party with you any day.
We got Nick Maxon in here. He's never
Oh,
here. Welcome to the fracas, as he always says.
Shout out to Mr. Maxon. I'll probably be seeing him at some point this evening before I leave town.
Oh God, Micah's there.
He says, Micah says Tyler needed a very large flag.
Yes.
I love his ripping on you.
Yeah, it never ends.
It's not like,
Like, think about it though.
it's good. It's
Thi-
good.
Think about how like Cameron and I's relationship at Subaru. That started with Micah and I's relationship at Tate and Lyle.
Yeah.
He was me to Cameron. I was his Cameron.
Oh, that's disturbing to think that you were once a Cameron.
I wasn't a Cameron.
Proverbially speaking,
Yes.
he was the
Yeah.
Cameron of the situation.
I was actually more gruff than I am now, but I was a little bit naive into the ways of the world and I'm not even talking into my fucking mic.
Yeah, it'll pick up.
I was a little bit naive in the ways of the world, and interacting with coworkers was a difficult thing for me, and Micah showed me the way.
Yeah.
Like, I was trying to climb Trump's wall, and Micah's like, no, man, there's a door right over here. Just walk through it.
Also, lots of underground tunnels.
Yes.
In short.
And tear gas.
Oh, Jesus.
There's
So-
a river over there, too.
Yes.
Before we get too far into this episode, Tyler, what are we drinking here?
We're drinking the Pretty Awkward Milkshake by my second favorite brewery in Indiana. Old Brewlink Brewing Company,
In Plainfield.
Plainfield, Indiana.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Nick Maxon, for procuring these for us.
He went above and beyond and came through for us.
I did not, in fact, drink a pretty milkshake. I'm drinking Cryo Citra Nuggets.
Micah says, and he tried to eat that wall and everything else. I like what he says because even though it's really dumb, it's clever.
Yes. Like, it's always good. Like Micah has never spewed not quality material forth from his mouth because it's always good. Are we all recording up there? Because those lines look pretty flat.
Yep, they're recording.
Okay.
Do you need me to say something extremely loud,
just wanted to
Tyler,
make
so
sure
you
that's ours.
can
Because
confer?
they look pretty
See,
flat.
since you and I are talking the most, and then Nate's using the sure, so it's gonna be a little quieter.
Right.
You're going to have to really bring up my levels like you never do
Oh.
in any episode.
It will.
I'm kidding. I'm just
But
kidding.
like,
It'll be fine.
so Mike and
Compressors.
I would be sitting at work, and it'd be like time for a snack, and I would be eating, and he would just look at me like, "Do I have to hear you eat?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm not making any sound. I can hear you eat." No, you fucking can't. I can hear you eat, and like he fucking like Stockholm syndrome to me. Like
believing that you were eating.
like battered wife syndrome. Like I fucking by the end of it, I believed that no matter how quiet I was being, that fucker could hear me eat, and it made me really fucking self-conscious because I hate hearing people eat.
We need to get him on this show.
Yeah.
How does that happen? How do you get him on the show? Do you just say, "Hey, Micah,
Yeah.
get on the fucking show"?
Like let me ask you this, Blaine, because like you have physically spent more time with me than Nate has, so you would be able to comment on this better than Nate. But Nate can also weigh in on this. Would you ever imagine me being sub to anyone? Like,
Absolutely not.
like backing down and like just being in low gear the whole time and letting somebody else, be alpha?
Absolutely not.
Like the answer's got to be no.
No,
Like,
not that I can tell. I mean, oh shit.
Micah is my alpha.
He says I could hear him eat because he ate people, live people. They screamed. Just the way he like says it in the comments is
Yes.
enough. That's the way
actually
I do
how
things.
that's actually how he talks.
That's
too.
the way I do in chat too.
Yeah.
So
he breaks up his sentences and it's almost intimidating. But Micah is my alpha, like hands down. Like that is the only man on this earth that I've ever been subservient to.
yeah,
That's a soundbite.
Sounds dirty.
And I fucking
That's what I was saying.
I appreciate that man for a lot. Cuz he showed me the way.
The way.
He showed me the way. He
A
was
Wimboe?
He was my Uganda Knuckles.
you do not know the way.
He showed me the way.
Click with us.
Well, back to beer. Before I tug on heartstrings too much, because I miss my little buddy Micah. I got to try the regular pretty awkward milkshake.
Yeah, 'cause it was
vanilla.
available here in town.
Yeah, like what would you say? Like 6 months ago?
Oh, it was way longer than that. I mean, I was definitely still at the old house.
When was the tap takeover for Brew Lane?
Oh shit, that was a while ago.
I thought that
March.
was well, it would have been a
March?
year ago then.
So I think.
No,
I feel like
shit, I thought it was in December.
Maybe it was in December.
Yeah.
It's been a while. It's off my radar. It's been a long time.
6 months to a year ago, I tried the like vanilla version of this, and I'm not a milkshake IPA guy by any stretch of the word. We'll get there in just a second. Let me finish my sentence, please. But I really enjoyed it, and I got really sad because I didn't get to try this one.
Yeah,
So it's
me
like
too. Me too.
It's like I'm happy.
Yeah. Micah says, I am missing a finger. He ate it. My fault. Got too close to his foods. God, he is hot. Looks cuddly.
Come on in here. There's room under this flag.
Oh my god.
That's heritage as fuck right there.
So this is actually the third different strawberry milkshake I've tried. And I got to put it last, honestly.
From what I've read, it's a lot sweeter than
Yeah.
the other two variations were.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
I've never had a milkshake like that before, and I just took a sip of yours to try it, and I was actually blown away by how not like beer it tasted.
It can get you in trouble.
Yeah.
It's pretty dangerous.
Yeah. It's like that Jeremiah, what was that? Jeremiah sweet tea that was alcoholic?
Yep.
Ooh, buddy. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
If I were to rank them, I would say Mad Anthony's strawberry milkshake. Then, of course, 450. Their strawberry fresh fruit.
See, I didn't care for that one.
I liked it after a little bit, after a couple weeks of letting it sit. Then this one. Yeah. I really wanted to try the double strawberry fresh fruit.
See, I didn't even know they did that.
That was one of the last ones. I'm not going to be able to go to the next release, but Miranda's going down for me. She's
Cool.
got the day off. So, and they just announced their what's it called? Ugly Gamer sweater
Oh, I saw that.
is what they're calling it. It's got Idaho 7 hops, which I'm guessing is good. It was in the pot of gold.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Man, that like the pot of gold and the pineapple cosmic jacuzzi. Like
Dude, yeah, that was good.
I still drink regular beer, and like I would rather drink pot of gold or the cosmic jacuzzi than any of the regular beer that I regularly drink. And
Yeah.
I've got to say regular like 7 times in the
Regularly.
same.
You got to stay regular.
Yeah. I mean, I shit like 9 times today.
Whoa.
Like not.
That's
not,
irregular, bro.
But it was also great.
Whoa. Whoa. Shit.
Like you ever like make your lunch and then like as you're packing your lunch you're like, this is way too much food, but you pack it anyway. Like
No, I don't pack my lunch though. So.
Skylar made hash brown casserole last night, like Cracker Barrels but better, and she puts breakfast sausage in her hash brown casserole, which makes it even that much better. And she filled little Tupperware containers up in the fridge so we could just grab and throw them in our lunch boxes and then go to work. I grabbed the largest one that was in the refrigerator, like the one that her and I would share if we were going to eat it for dinner again. And I looked at her this morning in my groggy state as I'm putting it in my lunchbox, and I said, "This is way too much casserole." And then I zipped up my lunchbox, and I walked out the door. And then I sat down at lunch today, and everybody around me, all the impressionable young men that are in my trade, looked at me, and they're like they all look at me like I'm this 50-year-old man. Like, I'm old man
You kind of act like it.
Yeah. But, like, to them, I'm like old man River. Like, one of them the other day is like, "Man, you're really smart. Like, you've experienced a lot of life." And I looked at him and I said, "You're damn right, son." And then I walked out of the room that I was in and I was like, what am I becoming?
Grandpa Tyler.
But anyway, like, I always say I'm old dad, you know? And, like, I'm sitting there and I pull this fucking casserole container out of my lunchbox and they're all looking at me. Like, Cameron used to look at my food at lunch and I looked at him and the first thing I said was, "This is way too much casserole. But I'm going to eat all of it." I fucking heated that thing up and I ate all of it.
Oh, man.
And I instantly regretted it.
We have our title for the episode.
Way too much
This is
casserole.
way too much casserole.
Writing it down.
That's awesome.
But it was fucking good, man. God. I regretted it, but at the same time, I didn't.
I regret nothing.
That's how I feel Thanksgiving. Always.
man.
It's just like one more plate. One more plate. I could just do one more plate. Like, it's only a little bit of food.
Well, like, Thanksgiving for me this year was weird because I was on vacation. And it's the first, like, major holiday like that I've ever legitimately been on vacation. And it's the first Thanksgiving turkey that I've ever eaten with my family that wasn't prepared by my grandma. I made it. I made pretty much everything.
Nice.
And I've never made a turkey in the oven. I've always either fried it or smoked it.
How did it go?
It came out perfect. It was the best fucking turkey I've ever had.
Nice.
And my family was all, like, low-key, like, shitting on me while I was cooking it. They're like, "There's no way that turkey's going to be done." It's going to be done. I cooked it in 2 hours. Okay?
Damn.
420 degrees.
Sure.
Or, I'm sorry, 425 for 30 minutes. And then you lower the temperature for 320 for 2 hours. You cook it breast side down. The last 20 minutes, you flip the fucking turkey over, which is a pain in the ass. But then you crisp that skin up on top, and it comes out perfect.
That sounded like a lot of work.
You cook it on time, or you cook it on temperature, not fucking time. So once the meat hits 165 degrees, it doesn't matter how fucking long you've cooked it. It's done. I mean, you have to cook it to the same temperature threshold that you have to cook any bird. 165 degrees. So you kill all the parasites. And the bacteria. And the dinosaurs. But,
Got dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
I mean, do you remember that? There was this movie, it's a really shitty sci-fi movie called Carnosaur.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love those
Like
sci-fi B movies.
The eggs that had, like they were like chicken eggs, but they were somehow tampered with, and they created, like, dinosaurs, but they all failed.
Yeah, they got some heritage in them.
Oh, man.
But,
Dinosaurs. From
oh,
like
God.
birds.
What's the Micah update?
Alex, first off, Alex says, "Old dad, crying face."
She
Crying, laughing
appreciates
face.
my old dad title.
Then she says, "Nothing more American than sitting around drinking beer and talking about overeating while wearing a flag."
In a recliner. Yeah, I'm in a recliner.
Then Micah says, cooked it in 2 hours and ate it in under 2 minutes. Bones and all.
But that's the thing. Like, what I was getting ready to say was, I cooked this whole big, long spread of food, and I barely had, like, a plate. Like, I was just so satisfied watching everyone else eat and enjoy it that I wasn't hungry anymore.
Great success.
Before you go on, welcome Derek Relaford. Hopefully I'm saying that right, for joining the chat. Don't know you, but we see you here, and you say, "You have to be the only podcaster who sits in a reclined recliner." Gangster.
Yeah,
Hell
Tyler.
yeah.
Awesome.
Welcome to the show. Hope
That's
you enjoy.
heritage right there.
Oh, man.
Am I going to sit in this recliner every podcast with a flag draped over me?
The flag's optional.
Like,
I thought the flag was just prevention, so you know when he's popping a tent, you know, like you could just easily tell.
Oh,
shit.
you wouldn't tell. But next week it's the fucking Gadsden flag. Don't tread on me.
Oh.
Little fucking heritage.
Bring it with you. I don't have one.
Yeller with a snake.
Yeah, I'll have to dig it out.
Have you seen all like the funny memes about that flag? Man, that shit kills me every time.
Oh yeah.
I will go through that whole entire fucking imager and just scroll through all the different ones because it just gets me every time.
I'm one of those people that still says Imgur.
Imgur?
Imgur.
Imgur. Imgur.
I say that. You know?
Imager.
I do that.
I do that.
Because it's for images. See what I did there?
Speaking of cooking, I was pretty stoked Sunday because I made scrambled eggs.
Ooh, this is big. This is big news.
And, you know-
because we've talked about scrambled eggs a lot on this podcast.
Yes.
Fuck them up real easy.
So I wanted some fucking good scrambled eggs. If I was making them, I was not fucking them up. Which I've done a lot of different variations. I've always put milk in them. I've just tried various levels of milk, various amounts of cheese.
Okay.
I'll try this half gallon. Now I'll try a full gallon. I think I put too much milk.
This time,
I regret nothing.
I have scrambled soup.
This is way too much milk.
I've never done that.
I think there's too much egg in this.
This
I thought
time,
the scrambled eggs were supposed to be like cereal.
oh my god,
Episode title. Episode title.
too long.
Fuck off. Scrambled egg cereal.
You know what's funny? He says that's too long. Episode 64 of your show, I made the longest episode title in the history of episode
Yeah, you
titles.
fucking did.
Deadpool and the Time Stone and the fantabulastic emancipation of one Harley Quinn. But that's what you get.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. I
You
did.
let your heart win.
Yeah.
I really wish we would have gone with the Doctor Strange one, and I hadn't already packed up my computer to move.
Well, you can save it for the next time
Yeah,
you need an
'cause-
episode in the bank.
Right now, it's titled "Jeff Bezos is a Dick." Because we did nothing but fucking get Nick Maxon revved up about Jeff Bezos.
The moment I knew that we were going to start to go down the Bezos track a little bit, I just started to stoke the fire. Every time Nick would start to relax.
The very end.
Jeff Bezos.
At the very end. That's what you did. At the very fucking end, you go, Jeff Bezos, and Nick's like, ah! And I hit stop.
Hulk smash.
So anyway, these fucking scrambled eggs. I made 3 of them. I made 3 eggs, and no water, no milk. Just threw them in a fucking pan with a ton of butter,
Yeah.
and I let them cook.
Okay.
I'll let them cook.
I threw a little pinch of fucking mozzarella in there.
Okay. Interesting
Good.
cheese.
Beginning
boys.
to sound more like an omelet.
Yeah, less scrambled. When did the scrambling happen?
Oh, I mean, I scrambled it.
Okay.
I
He just said I threw the
cracked
eggs in there
eggs
and left
into the
them.
pan. I cracked them into the pan.
Okay.
Scrambled them up, threw the cheese in.
They
Gotcha,
are better if you
gotcha.
scramble them in a pan. Sans bowl.
Yeah, definitely. And then I let them cook for a bit. Once they were formed enough, I threw the salt and pepper in. You don't want to do
Bold
that
strategy, Cotton.
You don't want to do that too early.
Too early because the salt will actually
Break it down.
break down
Dehydrate
the
the
egg. Yeah.
Yep. So
Sarah's sister works at Canella's in Chicago. It's like a real ritzy fucking breakfast joint. And she came down to our crib one time and was like, here, let me show you how to make the greatest eggs you'll ever have. She cracked 4 eggs into a bowl. Yes, into a bowl. And she just spent 3.5 minutes with a fork whisking them until there were so many bubbles on top you couldn't even understand how many bubbles were on top. Then she just poured, did kind of like what you said, added a little salt, a little pepper, and a little cheese at the end, and they were fucking flaming so fluffy. You don't need milk. You said this on the show before. You don't need milk. Or I sometimes, if I'm getting frisky with it, I will add a little sour cream.
Yeah.
That'll just give it a little
Yeah.
extra punch. That's about the only thing I do to my scrambled eggs. Other than that, you leave them just like you said.
Throws a little acidity in it. at
Yes,
the end.
exactly.
It's like chefs who add creme fraiche to their eggs.
creme
So
fraiche cafeteria.
I ate
fraiche.
these, and I ate them all. And the very last bite, just the very last bite, had a tiny bit of yolk left in it. And I was like, oh, it tasted so good.
I thought he was going to say shell.
Yeah,
No,
I did too.
No shit.
I was really hoping he-
You were getting all the texts. I was texting Tyler I was like,
This happened Sunday?
I was live tweeting to Tyler,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
This happened Sunday?
Yeah.
Where was your wife?
She was at work.
Did she not? She didn't make her eggs? You fucking dick. You got to get up at like 3 in the morning and make her them eggs if they're so delicious.
This was like an 11 o'clock decision while I was watching Arrow.
Okay. Arrow, interesting decision. On Sunday at about noon, I'm always watching the NFL on Fox. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you,
I don't care about football.
This is not sponsored, by the way.
It is not, in fact, sponsored, by the way.
But yeah, to prep for this, I watched 2 videos. All
Okay.
I did was search perfect scrambled eggs on YouTube. I found 2 videos. One, Gordon Ramsay.
He's the king.
Watch that one.
You
It's
watched
pretty
the
good.
one that he brings, he has the little Roma tomatoes and the mushrooms
yeah,
he brings on there.
I watched
Fucking
that.
amazing with the English bread. Oh.
And then I watched Anthony
I'm
Bourdain's.
hard right now.
Who?
Anthony Bourdain.
Oh.
And
the
I
legend.
used both of their techniques to
Were
create
you naked
these-
while you did this?
No.
Okay.
I call it the Anthony Ramsey. Listen,
Chef Gordon.
whenever I just try to cook, I just
That's the episode title.
I just I just cook and go, I think it's all right. And then I go, you know what? That was all right.
That was
All
good.
right.
All right.
Sometimes it really do be like that.
Have you guys ever
Sometimes
had
I
food fails, though? Like real big fuck ups?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Micah says, careful, boys. Too much food talk around Tyler.
He said he was hard.
Yeah, I did say I was hard.
True.
Yeah, like
That's not just
a
a
couple
microphone
days
stand.
ago, I got it in my head that I was gonna make. I had a rotisserie chicken, and I didn't want it to go to waste. So I came up with this concoction in my head that I was basically gonna make a potato Cajun chicken casserole
I like the concept.
with some corn. Throw some corn in it,
Okay.
and I thought it was gonna be fucking fantastic, and it was awful. Like, my wife wouldn't eat it, my kid wouldn't eat it, I didn't want to eat it. I
Did
took
you
it-
order out?
Oh yeah, we ordered a pizza. That's our standard. If I fuck food up in the kitchen, we order a pizza.
Well, looks like it's Pizza Hut tonight, honey.
Yep. I mean, I've tried to make a lot of, because I love Asian food. I've tried to make a lot of really complex Asian food at home, and I just don't have, I don't have access to the quality, fresh ingredients that I need to really fucking do a lot of those recipes justice. And I got a fucking hard on, like, I'm really, what's the word that I'm looking for? I'm really eclectic when it comes to, like, tools and, like, kitchen implements. Like, if I see a certain,
Your kitchen utensils
Yeah.
are particular.
like not just the utensils, but, like, pots and pans and shit like that. Like,
I'm exactly
like
the
if
same
I
way.
see, like, if I could have the kitchen that I wanted, I would all have solid copper.
Word.
I would all have solid copper pots and pans.
So on this subject, I bought like a pan that had a cover and all that, and I always have to buy a new one because some reason I either leave them at the place I'm living or I lose it. Well, I thought I had one. Apparently I don't. Got lost somewhere, so I bought a new one. She's like, I already have Miranda. She's like, I already have one of those. I was like, yeah, but it doesn't have a lid. She's like, so? I was like, I cook with a lid.
yeah, lids are very handy.
They seal on the flavor.
They do, and they heat up faster too.
Yes, they do.
Yep.
Word.
Like all.
And it holds moisture in food.
Yep. So there's a method to my madness.
The lid is the secret to perfect cheese on your fucking hamburger.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
The end.
Because you're steaming it.
I'm
Bingo.
very particular about my utensils and my dishes.
Yeah.
I don't really care about any
So,
of that.
like, I found a wok.
It's food, I eat it.
It was a stainless steel wok,
Same.
like, 6 years ago, and I made Skylar buy it for me for, like, my birthday or something. And I have never fucking liked that thing. I have hated it.
You don't like cooking in a wok?
No, I love cooking in a
Oh.
wok. I hate the fucking wok that I have.
Gotcha. Sorry.
But I've invested in a lot of cast iron cookware, which
Yeah.
I strongly recommend anyone buy it, learn how to take care of it, learn how to cook in it, and you buy it, and you literally, when you die, your kids are like, wow, I have all this cookware, and then when they die, their kids fucking have all of that cookware.
I have grandma and grandpa's cookware. This is badass.
And it is some of the best shit that you can have in the kitchen, hands down. If I can't have copper,
American made.
if I can't have fucking copper cookware, I want cast iron. Like, simple as that. And you don't ever have to fucking touch it with soap. All you extremely fucking weird people that think that soap is bad for you, chemicals! You don't have to do anything but fucking oil it and clean it with salt. Done.
I use a lemon salt scrub. I'll take a lemon, cut it in half.
Yeah, that's good.
Put salt down the whole fucking pan and just scrub that shit.
Yeah, because the citric acid in the lemon helps break up food.
I want to know more about these people that think soap's bad for you. Let's hear this.
Think about like all the people, like the anti-vax moms, that are and like the gluten-free people that are just like overly anxious and critical of everything. Like, you know how now, like, when you look at something, like, say you look at a can of WD-40, on that label it says California whatever compliant. This product is known to contain chemicals in the state of California to cause cancer. Like, that is literally everything. Anything in excess in your life can cause cancer for you.
I saw an article that said hot dogs cause cancer.
Yeah. Like, it is terrible for you to eat hot dogs every day. Like, you should not eat a hot dog every day.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're bad for you.
Everything causes cancer.
Everything. Okay? But there are people that think, like, using certain types of dish soap, like Dawn, is incredibly bad for you. You know, it's just shit like that I don't know. And people who have cast iron cookware and put soap in it, you give me cancer. You're ruining your fucking cookware. Don't put fucking soap in it. Hands down.
The soap's good enough for them ducks covered in oil and penguins.
Yeah, but they're not good for you because they cause cancer.
They should cause cancer in the penguins, too.
Fucking penguins.
How dare you, sir?
How dare you?
I don't think we should... Well, I mean, there's some people out there that would probably want to fuck a penguin, but I don't really want to fuck a penguin.
I've never heard of anybody.
I've never... No.
I watched a porn one time when I was in, like...
Go on.
When I was in, like, middle school, going into high school. I was just scrolling through this, like, ancient fucking porn website. And it was one where all the videos were on the same page. You didn't go through, like, tabs and shit.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm scrolling, and it's, like, horse rails, you know, petite teen. Okay, I'm just going to keep scrolling by this. And then, like, as I continued to scroll, it became more and more bestiality. But I hadn't found what I was looking for yet, so I just kept scrolling. And it's, like, I stopped at one, and the thumbnail was a woman with, like, a bluegill on a stick, shoving that fish into her hoo-ha.
Better hope that thing don't
pop
those.
Yeah, you better pull that thing backwards real gentle-like. But yeah, I'm sure there's someone out there that wants to fuck a penguin. Like Micah probably wants to fuck a penguin. It's reasonable.
Called out, Micah. Looks like you have to come on the podcast. Himself.
He needs to come on the show because he's lighting this up still. Micah says he used a hammer to brush his teeth and a sharp rock to cut his hair. That was his tools.
Yes.
He cooked a pigeon with a pair of pliers over the exhaust of the company truck.
Yes.
Someone get Tyler booze. He is a lot more fun to watch boozed. What up, Pod Daddy Nate? Welcome back.
He went to fuck a penguin.
No, I took a Mike Norris.
Oh.
I had to run and take a quick hot Mike Norris there.
Oh.
And run to the toiletry there. So
There's one right around the corner.
Are you fucking with me? I went upstairs and I was like, "Where's the toilet? I can't
we can
ask
hear
on
your
the
stream.
podcast." You heard my stream?
Yeah, last week I pissed on the show and Matt and Blaine like rated my stream.
Yeah, we're sitting
I
here
had my
commentating.
mic pointed to the back.
Oh, that back there.
There's a pencil sharpener in there if you need one too.
That's a really weird thing to have in a bathroom.
They're
I'm not
all
really
over
sure.
this
It's
house.
not just in the bathroom, it's right over the toilet.
Really?
Like, right here.
Do you think someone was an artist that lived in this house and they really needed to sharpen their fucking pencils while they were shitting?
I have inspiration.
Right, like I need to draw right now, goddammit. Get me my Ticonderoga and let's get this shit going.
This is basically how it would have to be.
I'm gonna draw this turd like a French girl.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I just saw Mr. Hanky.
Have you ever watched Bestiality? Tyler, have you ever watched Bestiality?
Yeah.
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 Oh, bestiality? What? Why are we on this?
No, I did it for
were talking-
science. I didn't jack off to it.
Well, no.
I have a segue, actually.
Okay.
Did you hear about in Wisconsin? I think it was University of Wisconsin had Nina Hartley, the porn star, come and speak to them about like STDs and all that fun stuff.
No.
And I guess it's caused some big controversy.
No, I
Really?
didn't see that.
Yeah.
You know what?
I heard it on the radio.
She's like an older lady.
Yeah, she's like a guild.
Yeah,
She
you
does
know
guild
what?
porn now.
I did, in fact, see something about that. That there was a professor that invited her to speak on behalf of porn stars, I guess. I don't know what the subject matter was exactly.
I think it was like STDs and then like sexual freedom for women and then like consent and all that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
I don't see what the controversy of that is.
Well, I think it's
it's
because
just
she's a
'cause she's-
porn star.
Oh no, a professional
Jesus.
sex person,
Like,
Yeah.
a professional sex lady.
I got caught selling porn at my middle school.
Middle school.
Holy shit, that's an amazing segue. Holy
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to steal porn from people, like their dad's porn stash. I used to steal it, and then I'd take it to school and I'd sell it.
That's a gangster hustle, bro.
And I got caught because one of my customers ratted me out.
This is my dad.
I should have killed him, but
Did you tell him it was stolen porn?
no.
Oh.
And I remember the assistant vice principal at that school. So principal's assistant called me into his office. He's got all the porn that I was selling on the desk. Like, he fucking cornered, like, they had a whole porn sting to collect all my material and fucking nail me to the wall. Okay?
You were the Heisenberg of middle school.
I was
porn.
I am the one who knocks when it comes to porn. Fuck you, Bryan Cranston. But
You can't say that with me here. No,
Yeah,
no,
I did.
sir. We
Yeah, I
can't
did.
brush over
I
this.
said it. So
No, we don't.
so he's got all the material laid out on his desk, and he calls me in, and I sit down, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm just like,
I just want you to be like, I denied every bit of it.
no, I well, I mean, I
Is
did.
this your porn, son? I've never seen anything like
I mean,
this,
I did
sir.
deny it at first, and he's like, I know that you are selling this at the school, which is just
what's porn?
which is just awful. And I was like, okay. And he said, son, and I had my hands like on the desk, like clasped together. He fucking put his hand on my hand, and he's like that, and he's like, son, this is extremely demeaning to women. And that was my first experience with, like, other than, like, family, which my family, for the most part, like, my dad's family doesn't believe in censorship because we lived in Europe so long. And I'm a big fan of no censorship on
He's
anything.
like, I'm a big fan of porn.
I am a big fan of porn. And then my mom's family were all just like, if we ignore it, it'll go away type people. So, like, my opinion of porn, especially when I was an impressionable young man who was a big fan of porn, was like, this is just normal.
Yeah.
You know, it's just... And then, like, now, like, if you get into, like, gender studies and stuff, like, the not uber liberal, like, binary, you know, like, trigger type shit, like, we as a species have glorified both men and women's bodies since the fucking dawn of time.
Yeah.
Like,
Have you seen some of them statues from the olden days?
Oh, yeah. Like, they
Venus
make,
got them titties.
a couple of them make my dick look big, which I'm really impressed.
Which one's that? Michelangelo?
Yes.
Alex says, "You fucking pocket-sized smut peddler."
Yes. No, I had some full-size material in there, but a lot of it was pocket-sized. It was good for travel. You know, fit it in your toiletry bag,
Smut on the go.
maybe a wallet. Yeah, smut on the go. God, I needed you back then as my hype man. But
Totally. That would have been great,
you know,
too.
he's got his hand on mine, and you know, this is extremely demeaning to women, son. And it's like, okay, first of all, I have an authority complex already, and you're calling me son. Like, go ahead and fist fuck yourself, because I'm not about this. But secondly, like, I don't see the issue here, because, like, it's just pictures of people, like, they're naked. Like,
This is a respectable business, goddamn.
like, well, like, not even like it's just fucking pictures.
I would have looked at him and been like, sir, do you have kids? Did he have kids? Do you know?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
I can't say one way or the other. But it's like, these aren't pictures of Hitler burning Jews alive. Like, this is just fucking naked people. Like,
That chose to be naked together.
that chose to be naked, that consented to be naked.
They also agreed to fuck.
Yes. Like,
In
you're
lots
gonna
of weird
tell
ways.
you're gonna tell me that it's demeaning to women to get their picture taken while they're getting railed. But they chose to do that. Like, no one strong-armed them into doing it.
And you know they're not bitching about that fat-ass paycheck at the
Right.
end of the tunnel.
But you're going to tell me that it's not demeaning that and this was my mentality. Like, this is when my thinking started to get really complex. You're telling me that, like, people in America working themselves to barely maintain the poverty line in America, literally until they die, is not demeaning to our fucking species?
Totally.
Like, again, please, kindly, go fist fuck yourself.
Like, we're one step up from slaves.
Because yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Because I'm not about that life.
We have to volunteer. They have to give us money because we volunteered. But if we don't volunteer, we don't make the money, which means we can't be a part of the system.
Right.
I mean,
So,
it's a
Thank
game.
God this shit just got deep.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
but so yeah, that was my first major, like, porn interaction, and then
love
like
how
for
that stemmed
for the next 5 years, I continued to steal porn from people and sell it.
I never did it. I just sold it.
I never touched myself. I just sold it.
I just pictured Tyler being like Butters on South Park when he like was the pimp for
Yes,
my God.
that's kind of what it was like.
And
That's
you
exactly
get
what
it.
it was like.
You done great, so you get a sunshine, but you did bad, so you get a frowny star. You know? Or a cloudy face. It was a
Oh,
Oh
cloudy
shit,
face.
I just picture him
Brian
calling
Fisher's
himself
in
Gator.
here. Now shit's really gonna get serious.
Oh, no. Calm down.
Yeah, Brian Fisher says, Micah Taylor, calm
What
down.
does ADT say?
People want to look at porn and porn stars as shameful, but they aren't too good to jerk off to it.
Right.
I just like amateur porn, most importantly.
I mean,
And that crosses a weird line, too, because it's like, there are some videos you click on, you're like, oh, this is going to be amateur porn, and then you're like, wait a minute, there's a little too much production in this. You're not fucking being for real right now.
right, but I'm okay with that.
Well, yeah, then you still...
I like all the nice camera angles.
Yeah,
I like the cinematography.
The lighting in this room is superb.
I like the actual slow-mo videos where they, like, slow-mo the sound, too, and you're like...
Yes.
It's hilarious.
Oh,
You
shit.
guys ever watch the Nuru massage videos?
What?
Like when really attractive woman laying on a table, massage therapist comes in, starts oiling them up, and then they end up fucking.
Yeah, I've
but
seen
they're
those.
covered in fucking baby oil.
Yeah.
Too
Or what-
shiny.
Or what in my mind is like fucking KY as
just
the
slipping
massage
around.
oil, and they're just sliding all around the place. Like,
He
I
goes
almost-
to put it in, he fucking falls into the wall, totally misses
like
her.
to me, like in my mind, like when I watch those, it's kind of like watching MXC.
No,
or-
oh yeah. No.
You know what I'm saying?
Pull up this video. I don't know if you guys have ever watched it on the show. Sorry, not to command you. I just thought of it. It's great. Have you guys seen the fucking Japanese video with the stairs that are lubed up?
Yes.
Oh,
when the guys are in
my
like the
God.
fucking weird outfits.
They're all in. Okay, so search Japanese game show stairs. Okay, so essentially the game is this: each person has a different color on. They are lubed up. The stairs they're trying to climb are lubed up. There is a chest which has got a prize in the top of it. Yep, that's it. Slippery
right here.
Stairs game show. That
Yeah,
is in
that
fact
is
it.
basically what I think of when I watch the Nuru massage videos.
Or like Van Wilder.
Yes.
When Todd slides across her. Oh fuck. This shit is hilarious, man. It kills
They
me
did
every
this shit
fucking
on like
time.
Jackass too, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, they
So
had
the whole
the lube and then the
Like you
helicopter
can
shot
see the
paintballs
fucking
at 'em.
lube hanging off of their bodies.
but the best is they don't even do anything and they travel backwards. Oh man. And the other thing too is all they're trying to do is just get to the top and get the chest. As long as they can get the chest, it's good. You know, but one guy goes down and everyone goes
That yellow
down.
guy struggles the whole fucking video. And by that, I don't mean the Asian man.
I mean,
I mean the one in the yellow suit. Fuck.
oh man.
You know for a fact that
Nice
someone...
Freudian save,
You know
though.
for a fact that someone would fucking watch this video and be like, what a fucking racist bigot.
Yeah, no. That's not your style. There goes Orange down. I also kind of made this akin to like they're the Power Rangers trying to
Yes!
climb up.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, all right, Billy,
I
do
like
your
how they're
best,
still getting-
motherfucking. Okay,
Is that
Jason's
a microphone
got
or are
it.
they just shooting him with more lube?
Oh
They're
no!
shooting with more lube.
Let me tell you, at the very top, at the very, 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 very top, they are still pouring lube onto the track the whole time.
Micah says, I want to see Tyler do this.
Yes.
Oh my god! I would love to do this. I genuinely look how close he is.
Nick
He's got
Maxon, if
this.
you're still watching this, make this a field day event
Oh
next
my
year.
god, it would be amazing. There he goes all the way to the bottom. Whoop! Oh shit! I think you could probably fast forward it towards the end and just like I
No,
don't
keep
even.
going. You just
You
let
just
it
want
play
it to
out.
roll
There's,
through.
there's
Okay.
only like 30 seconds left.
Okay, sure.
40 seconds,
I,
whatever it is.
I'm pretty sure that I can't tell if that's a camera or a lube gun, but do lube guns exist?
I think so.
Lube guns. That's interesting. Is that a thing they also
It
use
might
in
be a
porn?
microphone.
I mean, it could be.
I
like
think it's a
big
mic. I
shotgun
really
mic.
do. Like a
I told
like-
you. I told
No.
you. That guy fucking struggles.
He's like,
the
I'm
whole
done.
time.
I'm done. I'm
Can't
not doing
believe
it.
I've done this.
It's funny because in Japan, the Yellow Ranger is actually a dude.
Yeah.
And I've completed the Zhu Ranger series and watched the original Power Rangers in Japanese. It's amazing.
I'm super sad about the original Power Rangers, like U.S. Power Rangers, because Trina died.
Yeah, in a car accident in
Yeah,
like
she-
2002.
And just that, I mean, that's a nice segue because that whole fucking first cast, I mean, other than Billy, like every one of them ultimately left the show due to contract disputes. Like, they didn't want to fucking pay him.
Billy left due to bullying, wasn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
he totally got bullied out of
Yeah.
that position.
Yep.
Jason was always my favorite as a kid. I was a big fan of the Red Ranger.
I liked Tommy. I'm Green Ranger for life, but I was also a big fan of Billy because he was smart like me, and I actually liked Rocky better as the Red Ranger than I did.
Jason?
See,
I
I
like-
like Jason so much more.
I liked Jason more as the Gold Ranger. I didn't really
Yes.
jive with him when
Yeah.
he was Red Ranger, but when they brought him back in Zeo, and he
God, that's my favorite one. Zeo is my favorite one.
That era, like after Zeo, I think it definitely drops off for me.
I was
in
the Gold
fandom.
Ranger for Halloween once.
That's
Yeah.
fucking amazing. I was the Green Ranger for Halloween once.
I was
True
also
story.
the White Ranger
I was the Blue
2
Ranger
years in a
for
row.
Halloween once.
because the
I-
costume still fit me, so I wore it again because I was badass.
That's wicked. That's
Tommy
absolutely
Oliver's
wicked.
badass.
Tommy Oliver is badass, and he's still like.
Dude, I cannot wait until that next Power Rangers movie where Tommy.
If we're actually gonna get it,
You know,
I swear
this
to
last
God, we better.
weekend, we missed a chance to meet Jason David Frank at Louisville SuperCon.
yeah.
Oh.
You and
There
I,
was
especially
a ton of people there.
Especially around the LaFiCon time this past summer, you and I were milling about the idea of cruising down to Louisville
Yeah.
SuperCon. It just wasn't in the cards. Too much
Tyler
going
would be
on.
the heavy ranger,
Yes, I would
just
be
straight ripping him. The
I
whole
would
show.
be the portly ranger.
The portly
I
ranger.
will
I would
say
be like
leave it-
Porkins in Star Wars, but a Power Ranger.
I had a costume like that. I was called Fat Brock Lesnar, and I just went to the cactus dressed as Brock Lesnar.
Cock Lesnar.
No,
You
just
know why I
Fat
call
Brock.
him that, right? Because he's got that giant cock tattooed on his chest.
That's true.
I mean, it isn't. I know it's a sword, but it looks like a dick. I mean, let's be
Yeah.
real. Let's all keep it real
I like
right
his
now.
tramp stamp. That's my favorite
Oh
tattoo he's
man,
got.
get out of here with that shit. We were on something, a train of something there, and I just lost it.
What
Damn
did he
it.
say?
He says Mighty Morphin Power after food.
Oh, leave it to Hollywood and America to fucking wreck Power Rangers and make it like subversively racial.
Yes.
Because it is very subversively racial, and I can say that because I've watched the Japanese version again, going back to that. That show's different. It's way more horror based too.
Really?
Like there's some really creepy moments, and there's like this like god character that threatens to kill. It's wicked. They do some cool stuff, and then Barai and Geki, I think was his name. The Red Ranger and Green Ranger are actually brothers. So like that plays on the story of him losing
like IRL or in the story.
in the story.
Okay.
So when the Green Ranger's losing his time with the green power
The
candles,
candle. No.
it affects the Jason of their universe a lot more because it's his brother. And it's like this sacrifice, and it just makes the story even better. So I do encourage you, if you've not seen Zhu Ranger, you can get it on Amazon, I think for like $20 the first season. It does come with subtitles.
Now I really want to watch it.
Worth it. Totally worth it.
I found that there's several shows that I like that come from Japan that are actually better in the Japanese version than in the American. Like One Punch Man.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
One Punch Man, by far, so much better with just the subtitles than the American version.
Yeah, you have stuff like I'm just gonna say Dragon Ball to over encompass everything.
You take you take dub to sub. I take the American voice acting.
Yeah,
that is.
Sean Schimmel and
Well,
So good.
Sean Schimmel and Chris Sabat.
I love
mean,
Chris Sabat.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I fucking met him at Indie Comic Con. Like it feels like 10 years ago now, but really cool dude. I mean, when Goku goes Super Saiyan 3 for the first time, Sean Schimmel fucking almost killed himself.
Yeah, he passed out.
Yeah,
I
he
think,
passed
right?
out. And then when they did the Ocean dub, or not the Ocean dub, but when they went and redid Kai, or when they did Kai, if you watch the Kai version of him going Super Saiyan 3 versus the original version, they're different. And when they said, "Hey, we want to redub this for this basically reboot of the series," he flat out told them no. Like, I am not doing that scene again. I will do everything except that.
Well, how do you recreate that? Because that's like
Magic in a bottle,
Like-
man.
when he first goes Super Saiyan the first time, and then the Super Saiyan 3. Those are probably two of the most iconic Super
Right.
Saiyan transformations in the entire show.
Next to
How do you-
Gohan going SS2,
Yes.
I would say.
I would say that, but
And then,
just
you
you can't
know,
recreate those moments.
Vegeta in Battle of the Gods.
Oh, yes.
When Beerus hits Bulma, like
Yeah.
that's strong. And then like Vegeta's scene when he sacrifices himself for against Majin Buu, like those 4 scenes are the most powerful in the series. Period. Dot. In my opinion.
I really like the scene where he's fighting Kid Buu. Vegeta is trying to
Yes.
stall.
Yes.
And he like Kid Buu looks at him like terrified, like, "How are you not dead?" And he's like, "Well, you thought I was done, motherfucker."
Right.
And he's like blood
So
and
what
everything.
do you guys think about? Is it the Brawley movie that's
Yes.
gonna have Gogeta
Yes.
is returning?
Yeah,
and
I'm-
he's gonna go Super Saiyan Blue.
I'm totally okay with that.
Oh man,
I wish
Especially
they would have
with-
saved that. And I wanted that to be a surprise.
but I
Trailers
I
show
agree with
too
you. It
much
should have been a
shit. Yeah.
surprise.
That's
You're right.
that's 2018 though.
I
That's
know.
where we're at.
Well, I mean, that's a problem though.
But the
It
problem
is
is
a trending
marketing.
problem.
I think the problem is marketing because like toys and shit spoil movies more than anything now.
Yes. You look at Lego. You look at
Yes.
what Lego has kind of roped itself into the last 5
Notorious.
years. It's terrible. But I'm okay with Gogeta, especially the Super Saiyan Blue, because with the ending of Super, you have Goku obtaining Ultra Instinct, which leading up until Goku obtaining Ultra Instinct, a lot of fans that are big Vegeta fans like myself, I'm not a Goku guy. Like Vegeta
Vegeta's
is,
my
in
dude.
my mind, the main character of that show. Because he's the Prince of all Saiyans. There might only be fucking like 6 total of them in existence. I don't fucking care. That's the Prince. That's my man.
He has the most like character development.
Absolutely.
all
Yeah.
throughout Dragon Ball.
He definitely evolved.
The
throughout.
moment he walked on screen in Dragon Ball Z, he was immediately my favorite character. Up until that point, I really dug Piccolo because I like the anti-hero characters. I was always upset that we never had a return of Raditz. Like, Goku finally says, okay, look, I'm going to talk to my fucking bro now that he's dead. Because, you know, he fucking visits Frieza and Cell and everybody else, you know, at times.
Why can't he visit Raditz?
Why
and
can't he
Nappa?
visit Raditz and be like, look, man,
Or Turles.
or Turles, yeah. If you come back, like Turles was a dickbag. That's one of my favorite movies of the series, by the way. But like, if you visit, like, I never understood why like he didn't say like, look, bro, I will wish your fucking ass back to life. Like, I will give you fucking life again, but you got to be on my team. Like Vegeta's doing it, and he used to beat the fuck out of you.
Yep.
Look, like for real, like we killed you. Like I died with you because you were a bad man,
And now I can definitely kill
and
you.
now I could fuck you up.
He could whip his dick out and fuck
I'll
him
fucking
up.
beat
Just
you to
piss
death.
on him to death.
I'll beat you to
I'll beat
death.
you to dick with my dick.
I'll beat you to dick with my death dick. But like I never understood that, and you know I get why Toriyama never did it, but I mean because it would just be too convoluted at this point.
Yeah.
Because then it would be like, okay, well, why doesn't fucking Vegeta bring his dad back? Well, I mean,
I got a question for you guys. What did you guys think of Super? Like as a whole?
I haven't finished it yet. I'm actually really far behind.
well, I'm sorry if I spoiled anything for you.
It doesn't matter to me because
like
I won't
Super.
remember.
Okay.
Lovely.
I like Super.
The last thing I saw was right after the events of Resurrection F.
Okay.
Just south of that. I think they were gearing up for the tournament.
Okay, so the couple issues that I have with Super. So I watched Battle of the Gods. Loved it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not counting the movies.
Well, just let me go here. I loved Battle of the Gods. I was, like always, a little bit salty because Vegeta didn't get the spotlight. Like, you thought when Beerus hit Bulma, like, whoa, Vegeta's about to do some shit, and then it was totally irrelevant. Like, that scene didn't even need to be in the movie. And it pissed me off as a Vegeta fan. But I was happy with Battle of the Gods. And then when Resurrection F was announced, Toriyama himself said, Vegeta is going to get some spotlight here. Okay, I'm sold. Like, you've already got me.
And he did.
And he did.
Kinda.
It was robbed from him,
Yeah.
but he did get it. Okay?
Totally.
So,
I was salty when I walked out of that theater because of that.
right. But up until that point,
I was like,
I'm
he
sure you were okay
deserved
with it.
this. Fucking he deserves
Right.
this, man.
I mean, it was good, like, up until it was, like, that satisfaction was taken away from Vegeta and us as fans. Like, in my mind, it goes full circle back to the Namek saga, or the Frieza saga when they're on Namek, and Vegeta goes full Super Saiyan for the first time.
Yeah.
Which Goku does in Lord Slug,
Which was awesome.
which was also awesome.
Stupefy.
But that scene where Vegeta is powering up in front of Frieza, and then all of a sudden Frieza starts to get worried, like, that is full circle from that moment right there. Like, you doubted me my entire existence. You thought I was nothing.
Here I am, motherfucker.
Here I am, and you're getting the fuck beat out of you. Regardless of how powerful you are, I'm better than you. So I thought that was good closure up until, obviously his limelight got taken away. And then I started to watch Super, and I was really excited because of how good Resurrection F was. Mm-hmm. Just overall, like, it was a really good anime film. And then they did the Battle of the Gods Super version. The scene where Beerus hits Bulma, fucking dumb. Like, it didn't carry the same weight
No.
in the Super version.
I don't think it could, though, because of it being condensed to TV and altered for TV.
Just take that scene is like 15 seconds
Yeah,
long.
you could've
Put that
just
same
transferred it.
scene
Yep.
in the show.
Yep.
The animation style was pretty poor in
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
of episodes, too.
I thought so too. Kind of like, I kind of critiqued the beginning of Super the same way that I critique Black Panther, and the same way that Nate critiques Venom, which we're gonna get there here in a little bit.
Yay! I'm so excited.
So then they go into the Resurrection F storyline. They reintroduce Frieza. I mean, like, just pick up right where the movie left off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't need to show me Battle of the Gods again. You don't need to show me Resurrection F again.
I don't think they were showing you, per se. I think they were actually trying to show the broader audience and maybe the younger audience who weren't afforded the opportunity to go and see it in theaters.
No, I totally
I mean,
understand why they did it.
It sucks because it does affect your opinion of it, and when they do such a good job with a movie and then they kind of fumble the story in the series that you're cheering. You want Super to be fucking amazing.
Absolutely.
You want to champion it, especially because of your love for Dragon Ball Z when you were a kid. I mean,
Well, even
and
Dragon Ball,
and
for
also
that
Dragon Ball,
matter,
yeah,
you know?
too, totally.
Dragon Ball Super is just a big love letter to Dragon Ball.
Yes,
Well,
absolutely.
Here's my thing. I don't agree with that. Because Toriyama came back and was like, listen, he said exactly that. It's a love letter to Dragon Ball Z fans. Fuck Dragon Ball GT.
Dragon
But-
Ball, not Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, sorry. But in the whole concept of Super, it turned into GT.
A little bit.
Like
It wasn't as convoluted, though,
I will say
as
this.
the Black Star Dragon Balls.
Like I hated those first two arcs, and then where Nate's at, where he's getting to that
The
Universal tournament.
Yeah.
Like
Tournament
that was,
of Power.
Thank you.
Well, are you
No,
at
no,
the
no,
tournament?
no. I meant the first part.
So he's at
Okay,
the Universal
okay.
tournament.
Thank you.
So, like that story was okay because it introduces a super cool character.
Well, it introduces a lot of characters.
Yeah.
You get
But I'm talking about one. in
what was-
particular.
Isn't Jiren in that?
No.
Jiren's Tournament of Power.
Oh,
Power.
Tournament
Yeah.
of Power. Gotcha. I
What,
only know that 'cause
well,
the pops.
I'm thinking Hit.
Hit.
Oh,
Hit is there. What
But
was
you have Kaba also.
Frieza's
Frost.
mirror? Frost. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So I mean,
Frost
you get
is there.
introduced to some cool characters. Champa.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
So you get introduced to some cool characters there, and then you have the Zamasu storyline, which was
Yeah,
cool.
the Goku Black arc was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Which was cool, but then towards the end of it, it was like, what?
I really liked the Goku Black arc because of how much it highlighted Frieza. Or not Frieza, I'm sorry, Trunks.
Well, like I said, I liked it, but then like it seems like they were just like when it can't reach the climax, and they were like, "All right, we got to figure out how to end this." They were like, "What the fuck do we do?" And then they
Jump.
it fell off a cliff for me.
But you didn't enjoy the scenes where Frieza, or not, I keep saying Frieza because I'm so wrapped up in what I'm going into next. But when Trunks and Vegeta were working together, like that is really powerful storytelling.
No, like I said, I mean, I enjoyed the whole thing. It's literally everything was good, and then they got to like the climax.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "All right, we got to do this because nothing else really makes sense."
Right.
And I was like, this was anticlimactic.
A little bit, for
And
sure.
then you enter the Tournament of Power, and this is where it killed it for me.
Absolutely.
Because it makes no fucking sense.
Oh.
Really?
There is no sense of power scaling anymore. And I will explain this. I've explained this to you, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
I was getting ready to ask you to elaborate because
So-
if they ended it with the Goku Black arc,
I'd have been
would
happy.
I would have been okay. Mm-hmm. I loved the Tournament of Power, but I'm interested to see why
So
you
this
didn't.
is my problem with the Tournament of Power. Spoilers. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I won't remember. It's
So-
cool.
We'll count down starting from Battle of the Gods.
Mm-hmm.
Goku goes Super Saiyan 3. Gets flicked in the head by Beerus. Out cold. Turns to a Super Saiyan God. Absorbs that power. Now he has God Ki. So he's more powerful than Super Saiyan 3.
Right.
Let's fast forward to Resurrection of F. We have Gohan, who's the strongest of all the Z fighters other than Vegeta.
Well,
and
he was
Vegeta
the
and Goku.
strongest Z fighter as of Teenage Gohan, and then Ultimate Gohan. After Ultimate Gohan, he was actually one of the weakest. Piccolo was stronger than him.
But I'm talking about at Resurrection of F when they're like fighting all the Frieza army. Like he's purposely not killing people. And
But he's also one of the weaker Z
he's stronger
fighters.
than Krillin.
Absolutely.
He's stronger than Tien.
Right, but he's
stronger
not
than
stronger than
Yamcha.
Piccolo.
Piccolo's the only exception in that argument.
Okay.
Frieza, base form Frieza, first form Frieza, punches him, kills him.
Right.
Goku shows up, base form, fights final form Frieza.
Right.
Then they decide we're going to go gold and I'm going to go blue. Let's fast forward to Resurrection or
Tournament
Zamasu
of Power.
arc.
Okay.
They have fought Goku Black or now Goku Rose, whatever you want to call it.
I still just call it Goku Black.
Magenta.
And
Rose Gold.
Yeah.
they are fighting a guy who literally, as he takes more damage, he gains more power.
Right.
So Vegeta has been training in the hyperbolic time chamber over and over and
Mm-hmm.
over and over again. Are we going to just ignore the fact that, like, one day in the time chamber equals 1 year?
Right.
And look how much stronger they got in the Cell Saga? Mm-hmm. So if Vegeta comes out,
Didn't they only spend 3 days in it during the Cell Saga?
One.
1 day during the
it
Cell
was
Saga.
1 day,
Yeah,
because
because
it was 1 year.
Well,
That's
and then
right.
the Buu Saga, it was 30 minutes, right?
Well, it's because
Gotenks got 30 minutes.
I think it's because they only got 30 minutes because Boo blew it up.
Right.
But anyway, so they go fight Goku Black, and they're so much more powerful than what they were in that Universal Tournament. Mm-hmm. Now we're going to go to the Tournament of Power. They got to start recruiting people. Goku is fighting Krillin as a Super Saiyan Blue. He's fighting Android 17 as a Super Saiyan Blue. Mm-hmm. He's fighting all these other characters from other universes as a Super Saiyan Blue. He's fighting the Saiyans from Universe 6 that learned how to turn Super Saiyan
Right.
that fucking day as a Super Saiyan Blue and struggles against them. Mm-hmm. And people are like, oh, he suppresses his energy.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Thank you.
Well, but at the same time, it does for Goku's character because
It's plot armor. That's really all it is.
right, and I'm not going to argue that a bit, but there's enough ground to stand on for Goku's character that he doesn't want to hurt anyone. He doesn't want to kill anyone, any one of those people.
Listen, I understand like this, like the whole suppression thing, but just I'm a base form. My base should be so much more powerful than any of you. Why would I need to go Super Saiyan Blue?
he should be able to be in like SS2 easy and just
Well,
flick them to
I
death.
thought part of it was because once they obtain blue, that it uses with the God Key, it uses so little energy to maintain versus Super Saiyan.
So for what
That's why he used it so much.
the reason why they use the God Key over like the standard Super Saiyans is because it doesn't drain stamina. as
Right.
fast. So Super Saiyan Blue drains more stamina than just regular God form.
Right, because God has speed over power.
Yeah. Whereas
Blue
Blue
has
is
power
power
over
over
speed.
speed.
Yes.
Okay.
So, but when we get the power, we get introduced to a character called Jiren, who is more powerful than a God of Destruction, like any God of Destruction.
Question: is Jiren a Namekian?
No.
No. We actually don't know what he is.
Oh, okay.
And
Fair
then
enough.
you've got, what was his second in command?
You got Topo.
that actually became
Yeah.
a God of Destruction.
Topo was in line to become his universe's God of Destruction. Goku is fighting these people as a Super Saiyan Blue, which makes sense. But then we get the two girl Saiyans, who
Yeah.
are my biggest issue.
One of them,
Kefla
though.
and
Kale and Kefla.
Yep.
And then they
No.
fuse and form Khalifa.
Yeah,
No, Kefla was the one they fused into.
Is it?
It was Khalifa and Kale.
Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
I think Khalifa is the one. She's got like that berserk gene.
No,
or
that's
whatever.
Kale.
Okay.
Wiz
was
Khalifa.
Might as well be.
Yeah, there was Kale, the real timid one.
Yeah, she's got this gene that basically makes her brawly.
Whoa.
She was basically the
Fuck.
female Broly.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what she was.
Doesn't
introduced
Trunks
as.
do that at some point too?
It's speculated that when he
Yeah.
becomes Ascended Super Saiyan in the
Yeah.
Cell Saga, the
Well, that
beefy, slow
that's
version.
Ultra Super Saiyan, and then when he becomes Super Saiyan, like he goes past Super Saiyan 2 in the Zamasu arc. That's
Yeah,
what they
that's-
think.
That's what I'm.
It's more
That's
of
what
a
I was referring
berserker
to.
kind of Super
Oh,
Saiyan.
okay. I thought you were talking.
It's Super Saiyan
Cell
Berserk.
Saga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's what happened to Vegeta against Cell. He went to the Ultra Saiyan power. But anyway, so we get introduced to these girls. Once again, they didn't learn how to go Super Saiyan until like the day before the tournament. And all of a sudden they're like, we can fight Goku. Oh, hey, I learned how to go Super Saiyan 2 right now. Oh, I might go Super Saiyan 3 right now. Let's just fuse. Oh, we can fight Goku. He's got to go Ultra Instinct. Which, Ultra Instinct's not a transformation, people. It's
No.
a freaking move.
It is.
Right.
It's a technique, and it's a stupid technique. Like, it is such horse shit that he becomes a person that literally cannot be hit.
Well, he's mastered it, so whatever.
Yeah, how? He never got taught it. Don't tell me it's because he's a prodigy.
It's instinct.
But that's what Goku fans want, though. I mean, you pointed out the problem, Matt.
Goku
That's what
fans.
Goku fans want. Toriyama is historically a Goku fan. I mean, from Toriyama's pen and paper, he's the main character of the story. For us, it's Vegeta because he has the most character development. Goku never changes from the time he's a child until the end of Super. He never changes.
Yeah.
There's a couple times that he goes a little bit dark and he's angry,
And that's when he's cool.
and that's when he's really gritty and engaging and on and on and on. But for me, I watched Super with subtitles
I did too. I watched it.
and the miserable
come out.
fucking Japanese voice acting.
Oh my God, Goku's voice is so bad.
And Vegeta, for me, with Chris Sabat being so
Yeah.
good, listening to Japanese Vegeta, it's like, oh God, it just makes my ears want to bleed.
who
And
was
it's
it?
not even the fact that their voice acting is bad. It's just that it's so different,
So
from
different,
what I'm used
yeah.
to listening to.
Yeah.
Who was it in the? I think it's the Universe tournament. Was it Kaba that Vegeta fought?
Yes.
There was like this really cool
Well,
shit.
Vegeta actually technically fought all of them.
Well,
Yeah.
Vegeta fought Kaba and like taught him how to become a Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
I thought that was like some of the coolest shit ever. That speech he gave him.
Yeah.
He has some of
Vegeta
the
gives
coolest speeches.
fucking dialogue.
Yes,
All the show.
absolutely. Him telling Goku in the the fucking Buu saga
Saga.
that like this is why I chose to become like
Oh, the Majin. Saga,
yeah
when he
Majin
becomes
Vegeta. Holy shit, that was good shit.
And like it's really powerful when Vegeta is fighting Goku and he's regular Super Saiyan and he says, "I know you have more power. Like you're insulting me by not fucking using it." You know? And then ultimately it ends with Vegeta sacrificing himself for everybody. unnecessarily.
All for naught.
Yes, all for naught. So Majin Vegeta is definitely my favorite. But so back to the Tournament of Power for me. What pissed me off about the Tournament of Power is
Too many fodder characters. Also, sorry
Well-
to interrupt you. Why was it a 10v10? Make that shit 5v5.
I mean, I
all
get it.
universes.
I understand because they got to fill episodes.
Too damn long.
See, I was okay with it, but
That was
what
a
pissed me
60
off?
episode arc.
What pissed me off is
Damn.
you brought
Yeah.
Tien and you brought fucking Master Roshi.
Why didn't they bring Yamcha? I would have. You know what would have saved the Tournament of Power for me? If Yamcha would have won that shit. If Yamcha would have fucking won, because he was so excited that he's like, I wonder when they're gonna ask me.
So for me, like right now, why would you not have brought Cell instead of Master Roshi? Why would you have brought? I mean, let's throw anyone out there. Who would you have put in between or in Master Roshi and Tien's places? Krillin, I'm okay with because he's the strongest human alive.
Well, I'm okay with all
Mr.
the
Satan.
like, Z fighters.
Yep, it's Hercule all
God
day.
damn you!
All day.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Doing great.
He's fucking macho man. That's all he is.
Right.
Absolutely.
But I mean, who would you have put in? Who would you have filled that
originally,
spot with?
remember they were gonna bring Boo,
Right.
and then Boo got sleepy and fell asleep for like fucking 5 months.
Boo want candy.
Yeah, pretty much. Like he trained and got jacked.
Yeah,
And like everybody's like, "Holy cow, he's not fat anymore!" And then he's like, "I'm going to bed now."
I need a fucking nap.
I feel like that would be Tyler. Like he would get like super ripped. He's like, "I'm gonna go to sleep." Yeah,
But like seriously, like you can just plug and play anybody.
like cooler. Would've been
Yeah,
sweet.
cooler.
Cooler.
But like,
Oh, I don't know. What about Janemba?
I don't know if
Maybe?
it plays
here's
into
the
the
thing,
thing.
though. But none of those are canon. Cooler and Janemba's not canon.
I thought Cooler was
No.
canon.
Nope.
Question: Is there
Brawlers.
any possibility to bring Bardock into this?
No.
Bardock is actually officially canon.
Canon,
Ooh.
but
Yep.
Couldn't you bring him back with the Dragon Balls? I mean,
yeah,
right?
but that goes back to the Raditz stuff that I was saying.
Also true.
And then I don't know. It's just tough because it doesn't make sense to me that you wouldn't have taken. I mean, I like that they powered up Android 17. I like that they gave.
I don't like that they powered him up so fucking much.
I
Like,
lo-
he should not have been like that much higher than 18, if you ask me.
No, I don't disagree with that. I like though that they gave him a little bit of story other than being a teenage android that's a dick.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You know, I mean, I really enjoyed that. I don't know. Let's throw any of the other androids out there.
Ooh, 16.
Yeah,
Oh,
Put-
16 would have been awesome.
put fucking 16 in there
man.
instead of Master Roshi.
Fucking was it
Yamcha,
19?
bro.
Could they bring 19 back?
19 and 20.
And or 20? Yeah. Oh man.
Dr. Giro himself.
Yeah,
That would have been fucking awesome. Bring Red Ribbon back and Dr. Giro. Oh, now we're getting into
But
conspiracies
so
about
anyway,
some other shit.
or what about what was the?
Why not Trunks?
Yeah, I mean, obviously not Goten because fuck Goten.
I don't even know who's on the team, so I'm just throwing
Yeah.
names at a wall.
Well, I just mean like a future Trunks. Why
Oh.
not fucking go get future Trunks?
Right. Especially after the Goku Black arc.
Yeah.
Like, Berserk fucking Future Trunks would have fit very well into that Tournament of Power.
Yes.
You have to save it for next series.
Yeah.
Gotta save it for next series.
So, I'll get to the end of this, I promise, folks. So, I actually really enjoyed the Tournament of Power. I definitely agree with Matt as far as fodder characters and a little bit too much filler material. You know, we talked about Ultra Instinct, Goku getting his, mandatory transformation that made him more powerful than everybody.
Getting his plot armor.
Which really wasn't, thank you, plot armor, which wasn't actually a transformation, but a technique. What aggravated me initially was when Vegeta powered up past Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah, Super
Does.
Bland Blue Evo,
Yeah,
I believe
the
is what it's called.
evolution, yeah.
Or Evolution.
Super
Yeah,
Saiyan
Super
Blue
Saiyan
evolution.
Blue Evolution.
Yeah.
I liked it at first because, okay, Goku has Kaioken times 20 Super Saiyan
Yeah.
Blue. I liked that combination. I liked seeing Kaioken come back because that was Goku's thing. That was the only reason he beat Vegeta initially.
Yeah.
And then that was the only reason he went toe to toe with anyone up until
KO
Frieza.
what?
Times. No.
But
I love DBZ abridged.
yes, so he does the evolution transformation. You know, he fights Topo. He fights Jiren together with Goku. They get the fuck beat out of
He's
him.
actually the first one that hit Jiren.
Yes. Which, you know, that's fan service for Vegeta fans.
Hit was pretty cool when he fought Jiren.
Yes.
Too. Hit,
I was actually...
Hit is one of my favorite characters actually introduced in all the Dragon Ball series.
No. I don't disagree with you a bit because I loved kind of his character development.
Yeah.
Because, like, just glancing at it, you wouldn't think that this guy's got any fucking character development. And then through the Tournament of Power, it's like, this guy's actually a little bit more complex than I thought he was.
He's super cool.
Yeah, he's super cool.
Certainly.
So totally cool. But when Vegeta does Majin Buu Vegeta again and sacrifices himself to give Goku a little bit more time, that's when I started to get pissed. Mm-hmm. Give Vegeta made the promise to Kaba that he was going to save their universe. Let that play out. Don't let Goku save everyone. Let Vegeta have his fucking stage and shine on it. So, I did like the ending with Goku and Frieza teaming up. And Goku being so weak, phasing in and out of base form on the verge of death. Super Saiyan, Frieza in fucking final form Frieza. I really dug that scene.
Yeah, I thought that was cool, but I honestly thought it was such horseshit that they nerfed Jiren. That's what they did. Mm-hmm. Like, listen, sorry, we accidentally made him too strong. We're going to have to bring him down a bit.
Right. How'd you feel about Topo?
I thought Topo got disserviced, man.
See, I hated that character the entire time he was on the show.
See, I thought he was annoying because he was, that kind of shit. That's what he did.
That's what the Japanese voice actor sounds like.
Yeah, but when he finally was like,
God of Destruction.
God of Destruction, and he embraced that, dude, he became a badass. But I was like, wait a minute, he's throwing Hakkais at people left and right, which means destroy. Mm-hmm. And if you watch the Zamasu arc, you literally turn to dust when that hits you.
Yes.
And it's like, you can't kill anybody in this tournament. So wait a minute, how are you?
Right.
What's happening, guys?
Yeah.
It's like they forgot that little
It definitely
rule.
got convoluted a little bit at the end.
Yeah.
Ultimately, what pissed me off the most was that the Tournament of Power ended, Goku saved everyone, and then, we're done.
Yeah.
It's canceled now.
Well, now they have the Broly movie coming out.
Well, Goku didn't save everyone.
Yeah, he did.
Technically, he did.
I mean, yeah, him and Frieza did.
No, Goku saved everyone because he won the Tournament of Power.
No, he didn't. Android 17 did.
Yeah, that's right.
But
Thank you for correcting me there.
they have the Broly movie coming out, which is supposed to continue the series, and then there's supposed to be like a continuation after that.
Yeah,
But
if
I
we
will-
actually get it.
But I will say this about the Broly movie: I don't like how they changed the Bardock backstory.
Yeah, that's weird.
But we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, we haven't
so
seen
we don't
it.
know that
But
they've
it's
actually
literally
changed it.
from the trailers. It's literally Superman.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's,
you're
that's
kinda
initially
right.
what it was anyway.
Yeah, also true.
Also, but wait, so there's a scene in the trailer where Frieza's destroying Planet Vegeta.
Mm-hmm.
In the original Bardock movie, there's a shit ton of people out there, and Bardock's
Yeah,
facing
Bardock's leading a revolution against Frieza
That's not happening in the trailer.
that you've seen.
No, literally, you see the ball going towards the planet, and there's no people.
Well, I mean, we saw a lot of trickery for Infinity War, so.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just feel like they've changed.
Yeah, no
Bardock
Hulk on
backstory.
Earth.
Yeah, no Hulk on Earth. What the fuck was that bullshit?
I feel like
We're not talking about Infinity War. We've been talking about it for a year.
at the minimum, the three of us should go see it together, because I feel like the podcast that we're going to have after that, number one, is necessary.
Yeah.
In the terms of extra content, but number two, and I went from number one to number three as far as my fingers go.
Heritage.
Two was heritage. Yeah, you don't say it.
I feel like the three of us experiencing it together, if not Nate Phillips joining with us.
Oh shit. When's that come out?
January.
Oh,
January 16th.
I mean, I know Brando and Mike are gonna go see it.
I got time. I got time to be there. I got time to be
I'm
there.
going to see it. Like I said,
I'm gonna go see
it's
it.
changing a lot of things. I'm happy they're giving Broly some actual character. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your baby cried.
What
Yeah,
if
but
they
he's
do
doing
that
that.
again?
He's doing that in the fucking trailer too.
But they've given him a reason. The reason why is more like a deep hatred of Vegeta's family,
Yes,
not just
Goku.
baby crying. Fuck it, I'm gonna
It's
kill him.
so stupid, but you're so cool.
Yeah, like that.
And
it's
tens,
not-
goddammit, tens.
So
Yeah,
fucking
and-
cool.
Yeah, like absolutely.
Yeah,
You've seen the DBZ abridged version of Broly, right?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my god.
Vegeta the whole time, like because you've seen that real movie, right?
No,
Oh,
hold on.
yes,
So
absolutely.
Vegeta is always just like, oh my god, no, we can't win. Well,
There's
Vegeta-
no way we can beat him.
Vegeta in the abridged version just keeps going. His backstory is so stupid, but he's so cool.
And before Broly transforms, he's like, "Hey, what's your power level?" "Yeah, mine's really high. I got a really big power level." He's like a total nerd. Yeah. "Hey, what's your power level?"
So one of the reasons I'm excited for the Broly movie,
He looks like a fucking champion.
Because it will be way
I
better
actually
than
don't
Venom.
like what they've changed about him.
I do.
I
think
don't.
he just looks mean and nasty.
yeah.
I don't like as much as I've seen from the trailer.
The animation style looks a little different.
Well, I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is that Broly movie. The fucker was berserk pretty much the whole movie. I've seen one image of Broly in berserk form.
Well, I've seen quite a few.
One.
And it's amazing.
I've watched it. I've watched every trailer they put out.
Have you guys seen the Japanese place where people go to eat and Broly and Goku fight each other?
No. But
Yeah,
I want to go
look
there.
that shit up. Look, it's like a medieval times for Dragon Ball Z in Japan.
I have seen it.
It
I
is
have seen it. I have to
amazing.
describe it.
It's
Oh,
Broly versus Goku at a
My
restaurant.
electrician brother Fonzo's watching the podcast. My man.
It looks like we got Miss Veronica Evans and Mr. Andrew Poor from Foodies, and also part of the network on here as well.
Yeah, before
Also.
we get too much deeper in what we're talking about, what's popping in the comments?
Second
Anything?
one.
It was mostly just Micah and Brian going back and forth,
Okay.
talking shit to each other.
Okay.
AP asks, "Are you guys caught up on CW yet?"
Not even close.
Nope.
I'm
like 8 years behind.
I'm caught
so
up on
just fuck
Arrow
me.
and Flash.
I'm a
Legends, I'm putting off to the side. Supergirl, I'm not even
I wait till they
past
come out
episode
on
3 of the
Netflix.
first season.
I don't watch it, so
I'm behind on season 3 of
They're
Supergirl,
not
the
good.
last season of Legends, the
There's
last season of
2 seasons
Arrow.
of Arrow.
Okay, check it out, you guys.
Those are
Watch
only
this
2
shit. This is real shit that happens.
Looks like it's at a fucking Hooters or beat-ups.
that looks terrible.
These are
Imagine how
not-
hot it is in that fucking.
These are not
scoop.
movie quality.
That looks like
costumes.
that looks like a hula skirt.
Also, the fighting's bad. I should just mention how awful it really is.
This is giving me cancer.
If you stop fighting now, you will get our Kung Pao chicken.
That was racist, Matt.
I know.
Apologize for saying that.
25% off.
25%.
I gotta go tinkle.
That's the part you weren't ready for.
Alrighty.
That's pretty crazy, though, right?
We're done
They have
with
a-
that.
They have a restaurant that does that. Tyler has got it from the Heritage Share. The Charitage.
The Charitage.
I want to put a sign up there that says charity. I gotta go tinkle.
Hello, everybody. This is Dick here, and we're going to cut this episode a little short because this episode ended up being really, really fucking long. So this is going to get split in two, and you're going to get the second half next week. So be sure to tune in to Podcastrophe next Thursday, either on the Journey into Comics Network feed, on Podbean, iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Spotify, Google Play, and all the others. Or you can check us out on our feed on iTunes and Podbean. All you got to do is search up Podbean, I messed up, guys. All you got to do is search Podcastrophe Pod on either iTunes or Podbean, and you'll get our show, and you can subscribe if you haven't already. Or another option is you can just go back on our Facebook page, Podcastrophe, and you can check out the full live stream, and you can view all of the show in its entirety. But until then, I'm Dick. please make every day a big dick day. Bye, guys.
Woke up this morning with my dick in my hand. Girl is to the right of me, just like I planned. It's gonna be a big dick day. 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 Big dick day. Gonna be a big dick day.